What is up guys, Jarv here, back today jumping into Destiny 2. Now in today's video we're taking a look at a complete breakdown of trials this weekend. So if you're looking for the map, loot and the flawless rewards, then this will be the video for you. Now if you enjoy the video, be sure to leave a rating down below. That super helps me out here on the channel. And if you are new around here and want to keep up to date with all the latest Destiny 2 content, be sure to hit subscribe as well. But without further delay guys, let's jump into the video. It is Friday once again inside Destiny 2, and with that we've seen Xur return, and also Saint 14 has returned with Trials of Osiris. So if you're looking to find out everything you need to know about this weekend's event, then be sure to stick around and enjoy the video. Now before we jump into the meat of today's video, we have recently partnered with our friends over at Loot Crate. Now these provide exclusive loot via a surprise package delivered straight to your door each and every month. And these can include things like pop culture figures, t-shirts, home goods and more items that you can't get anywhere else. Now if you guys weren't aware, there's an exclusive Destiny collectibles apparel and gear box available. So this will include things from the Destiny universe and exclusive and officially licensed collectibles, apparel and gear delivered each quarter. So these will be delivered every 3 months, and these will cover the 4 key destinations, starting off with Earth, moving on to Europa, the Moon, and finally finishing off with Nessus. So if you're a bit of a Destiny collector like myself, be sure to check these out. I've got an exclusive affiliate link in the video description below, and also you can get 15% off by using code JAR15 at the checkout as well. I'll leave all the details in the video description, so be sure to take a look and check them out. Now jumping back into trials, first things first, be sure to head over to Saint 14 in the tower and grab the weekly trials bounty. If you're not able to get 3 consecutive wins or more, this will allow you to get a trials engram and at least get the reward from the 3rd win if you're unable to get 3 consecutive wins. So if you struggle to get consecutive wins, be sure to grab this just to make sure you don't end up with no loot from the event. And with your trials bounties in hand and also your passage in your inventory, it's time to jump into the map this week. Now the map this week is Convergence, so the reprised Pantheon map from Destiny 1. So we return to Convergence, so be aware of snipers and be sure not to double peek. Also keep an eye out for those sword peekers as well, as these will no doubt come out in force for this week's event. Now in terms of the capture zone, you can find this in and around the B flag, just off the main cube in the middle of the map, so get comfortable with this area as some of the games may go down to the capture zone. Massive shout out to Crispal Playbook for this call out map. I've provided a link to the Reddit post which has all the call out maps in the video description below, so be sure to use this to help you with call outs for this weekend. So we know what the map is for this weekend, but what is the loot? What rewards do you get from this weekend's event? Well, for 3 wins this weekend, you can get your hands on the class item. So the class item is finally available for the 3rd win of the Trials event. So if you've been struggling to get your hands on this, now is your opportunity to get it, as it only requires 3 wins in order to get your hands on it. Much like myself, I'm still chasing this down, so I'll most definitely be jumping in this weekend and getting a team together in order to get those wins. And remember, if you're not able to get 3 consecutive wins, be sure to complete at least 3 wins as part of the Trials bounty to ensure you can get this from your Trials engram. And if you're able to get to 5 wins this weekend, you can get your hands on a Exile's Curse. This is a legendary energy fusion rifle. This one is a high impact frame, so it's slow firing and deals high damage, and this weapon is more accurate when you are stationary and you're aiming down sights. As with all Trials weapons, it has the possibility to roll Celerity, where you gain the following effects if you're the last living member on your fire team, and this gives you increased target acquisition, increased handling and reload, as well as reducing any flinch from incoming fire. Now in terms of rolls, there's some pretty interesting rolls. Firmly Planted is very strong, especially on fusion rifles. This increases your accuracy, stability and handling when you're firing whilst crouched. But as well as this, you can also roll things like Feeding Frenzy in the final column, where each rapid kill with this weapon progressively increases your reload speed for a short time. Now fusion rifles aren't in the strongest place at the moment, but if you don't have a good roll on your Exile's Curse, then it will only take you 5 wins to get your hands on another one and hopefully get a better roll than the one that you already have. Now if you're able to get to 7 wins, you can get your hands on the Scholar. This is a legendary kinetic scout rifle. This one is also a high impact frame, so again slow firing with high damage, and it's more accurate if you're stationary and aiming down sights. Once again, it has the possibility of rolling Celerity. However, there are some pretty good rolls on this. It can roll with things like ricochet rounds or high caliber rounds. In the middle column you have quick draw, full auto or opening shot, which are very strong options, and in the final column not only do you have Celerity, you also have the option of Vorpal weapon. So there's actually some pretty decent perks available on this weapon. Just scout rifles need a bit of love. So you'll need to get 7 wins to get your hands on the Scholar, which hopefully sees a buff ahead of Beyond Light and will become of use ahead of the new season. So if you want to get your hands on one, you'll need to get 7 wins to get your hands on it this week. Now, if you're able to achieve a flawless victory in this weekend's Trials event, you will get your hands on the chest piece. So if you're missing the chest piece to complete your armor set, in order to obtain it, you'll need to get a flawless victory this weekend. So be sure to form those fire teams if you're missing this as part of your key armor set. And as we've said many times before, these are some of the most ornate armor pieces available in the game. So if you're not already in the community Discord, be sure to jump in just to see if you can get those fire teams together to get that flawless victory this week. And finally, another thing to remember as well, if you're able to achieve a flawless passage, you have a chance to get your hands on the exotic Sparrow and also the exotic Ghost exclusive to Trials of Osiris. And as you can see, they are very ornate and well worth the effort if you're able to achieve a flawless victory. So there we have it, guys. That's going to wrap up the Trials reset for this week. Let me know how you found the video down below and let me know what loot you're able to get from this weekend's event as well. If you have enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a rating down below. That super helps me out here on the channel. And if you are new around here and want to keep up to date with all the latest Destiny 2 content, be sure to hit subscribe as well. I'm going to jump back into the game as always, guys, but I will catch you all again very soon.